Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to do a video today on my micro happy planner notes. So this is the happy notes or happy planner notes, but in the micro size. And this cover is from Catspressoco. It's specifically a micro notes cover, and I am in love with it because number one, I like holographic design, but I really got into the micro notes at one point, and this is the perfect me cover. So let's just jump right into it. It has a pink button with some scalloped edges here for the flap, and if you open it up, it has a scalloped pocket here, and I just keep some stickers and things that I use for my planning in here, and then some samples. And this side doesn't have a pocket, but it's just the scalloped edges. And then right in the back side here, it has, you know, the holder for the other side of the micronotes cover. And I keep like business cards and appointment cards in this little scalloped pocket in the back. So first off, the micro notebook that I'm using here is one of the original designs. A lot of people change this cover out or change their covers out, but I liked this Happy Notes cover and the paper inside, so I kept everything original. Plus I feel like this matches with the holographic effect. The only thing that I did do is I changed out the rings. So this came with silver rings, and they were the smaller rings. So the original rings, if you look, are like really small compared to these are medium-sized rings. So I had to expand it because this got really chunky, but I had to expand it. So this is the original size rings, and they were silver on this one. And I had a little trouble with this at first because what I did was I kept ordering the expander, well, I call them rings, but they're discs. I kept ordering this expander disc, which is really large compared to the medium-sized rings. So I had to specifically make sure that I was buying the medium size. So the packaging specifically will say medium discs. Some of them say they're medium size, but they're not. Like, they're the expander disc, like in the listing on, I bought these from Amazon, so it'll say medium rings, but it's not actually medium, it's these expander discs. So if the packaging picture says expander, this is the really large rings. And this, I don't know, I was having trouble turning the pages when I had the micronotes set up with something this large, but this medium size is perfect. Plus I didn't have that much stuff, well, as much stuff that as the medium size were pretty much perfect for me. So this is the medium-sized ring set that I got, and I just picked which colors I wanted to set it up with. And again, that's from Amazon, but that's these rings here because I needed more space to put my stuff in here. So this first section here, I just have my dashboard. I don't have these listed in the shop as of this video, when I made this video, but I'm probably gonna list these in my shop, so you can check that out later. And this is just a dollar spot Target page flags that I bought, and this color scheme kind of goes with my whole holographic color scheme. This I made, these are in the shop. So these are holographic style laminate dashboards with customizable tabs. So I just customized them to however I wanted. They're clear, so if you look, you can see right through them. And I have them so that the square or this rectangle goes all the way to the edge. Some people make like a little space and then they start the edge of the holographic material, but I prefer it to go all the way to the edge, so it's punching into here because it's more even this way. So I'll show you a little bit more on what I mean later, because the other style makes it seem like it's all shifted over, which doesn't look centered. So anyways, this first section is my keep section, and this is basically where I put all the information that I want to keep. These dashboards are from a Etsy shop called A Planner's Life by the person that I follow is CJ Plans, or CJ_plans, and she makes these really cute, she makes micro like happy notes things. So this is one of the dividers in her shops amongst the other planner stuffs that she makes. This one was perfect for me because, like I said, it goes kind of with the holographic color scheme that I wanted to keep the light pinks and blues and purples and whatnot. So I also really love her dividers because they're double-sided. So I specifically emailed her to ask her if they were double-sided, and she said yes. So I ordered these, and they come in a set of 4, and I ordered 2 sets in case I needed more sets or in case I wanted to set up another one. But yes, I love these. So this little post-it sticky, I only have a couple in here, is from Wilawalo, and again, it goes with the theme. And I bought a couple of these, and there was this one and then another one that had the same theme. I think Wilawalo's theme is completely these colors, so it matched perfectly for this specific planner. And I don't know if you guys know how small this is, but this notebook is very, very small. So when I write in it, I can't write too much. This thing is about like the paper is about 3 inches by 4 inches. So, you know, you can't fit too much in here. So this first section, in my keep section, I always forget what my credit card categories are. So I'm keeping the current quarter in here so that I know what I get cash back on, because my credit cards are cash back cards. So this is my Chase one, and then this is my Citi one. And then I don't have anything else I'm keeping here at the moment, but I just keep some extra note paper. So this is the original note paper that came in the Happy Notes in here in case I want to write anything. And then this next section is my inbox section. So I keep my things that are like incoming in here, like that I know I need to either put away or file or write down. So there's also a zipper pocket here from Catspressoco that I ordered from them because I wanted something in case I needed to keep loose things or things that are really important that I don't want to lose. This is just a sticker from Simply Gilded. It was a freebie that I got with one of my orders. But that's that. And then the next section that I have is my monthly section. So I like monthly. Monthly is my favorite view. As far as, you know, planners go, I have a really difficult time planning in weekly, just because I usually end up back planning, but with monthly I can see everything and I know what I'm doing 1 week versus the next week versus the next week. So anyways, I keep my monthly in here so that I can see, because mainly what I use this whole thing for is my appointments and my like birthdays and really important dates that I need to write down and remember. So this is the section, and I have another Catspressoco dashboard in here, and this one has a pocket in the front. This little die cut is from Wilawalo as well, and this is their little freebie, which fit perfectly inside of this little micro notes dashboard from Catspressoco too. So I use these Annie Plans printables inserts here that fold out because I can't write anything in any smaller than this. This is already really tiny, and the monthly, if I got it only on 1 page, then the monthly was crammed into this small page area and I needed more space to write. So this is more on par with, like, the squares are very similar to like pocket size, which I'm already used to writing in, so it's not too hard for me to write in this one. So I keep my birthdays in here, I note them down, and then I also keep like my appointments and stuff that I have going on for the month. So I made this little divider as like a test divider for the scalloped edges because I wanted to see if I like the scalloped edge divider. I'll probably put this in the shop someday too. So the reason why I keep this for my appointments is because, or like my appointments and important dates, is because I can easily take out or put in any of my appointment cards or paper. So usually my appointment cards are business cards, but this little appointment thing is just a slip of paper that my doctor gives. So this is what I do. I just punch it and then I put it in here in the month that it's going to go in. So I know the information for my doctor in case I have to call them or reschedule or you know, get in contact with them, or then I can see also like make sure like what my time is, because I don't write the time in here. I just know that it's on this day. So I also like to keep these important dates in this one specific space because I can see clearly like what day I have my doctor things, what day I have my birthdays, what day like our family members flying in, because I live in Hawaii, so everybody flies in. It's very expensive to visit or like have family come and visit, so it's kind of like an important date if they come in. And I don't like to schedule my doctor's appointments on the same days or at the same times as like birthdays or like, you know, like when my family flies in, because I just don't like to have something pressing to do on those days where kind of like I want to be happy and I don't want to think about doctor's appointments or anything like that. So this is what something, or you know, like what it looks like when I have like all the things to do and how I do it. So these little stickers, by the way, are little stickers that I made. I use mild liner for my highlighters or the pastel highlighters from Stabilo, and these really, I wanted them to match the colors that I were using. So yellow are for my appointments, purple are for my birthdays, and orange is for when anybody flies in. So I made these little stickers for when I use those, or when I have those types of things going on. So also for my appointments, I tend to have to schedule them into the next year, which usually happens. So what I did was I also downloaded and bought the Annie plans. It was this year and it has next year in it. So this is what I mean by like the really tiny square. If I have it on one page, it's really tiny, so I can't really write in here, but I like to keep the next year in there so that if I have to schedule an appointment, then I know, okay, April 2021, I want to schedule it on a Friday, so this Friday would probably be good, the 23rd, and I know like just at a glance like what day the next, like what day specifically coincides with the actual date of next year. So that, and I can put in my appointment cards for whatever I have next year in this spot. Otherwise it's just kind of sitting in the back or sitting waiting to be filed. So that is my monthly section. And the last section I have here is my notes section, and I just basically keep little like a stack of paper in here, so that this is the micro notes paper too, a stack of paper in here so that I can write anything down or jot anything down that I might need. I was using it for like grocery lists and stuff. Usually I keep it on my phone, but I like to see it on paper, so that's what I was using that for. But I also made a set of dividers and dashboards like this. The difference being that this one doesn't go all the way to the edge, so it has space for the, you know, like this little edge here, and versus the ones that I am making and selling in the shop, which look like this and which go all the way to the edge. This one, like I was mentioning earlier, will look better if you have like a design or a graphic on your page, because if I put the one with the edge here in, you can see right away that it's kind of like off-centered, but I don't prefer it to be like off-centered like this. I like mine to be centered, so when I put this in, this is more of it being like in the center of my page. So I prefer it like this just because I like it to be like symmetrical. And this to me looked better when I made them versus these ones. So this is the one that I'm selling in the shop. Now maybe I'll bring this style to the shop later where it has the edge, but for this one I made it so that it's symmetrical and just the whole rectangle for the whole page. And I also made a tabbed divider the same way so that you guys could kind of see what it looked like versus the regular one that I usually use. So yep, that's the end of it, and I just wanted to show you guys like how I have my micro notes set up. And again, this is the Catspressoco Jelly cover for the micro happy notes in the holographic color. But if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I'll try to link everything down below too. And yeah, thanks for watching.